Hello and welcome to this new part of Slay the Princess. Last time we dealt with the horrors.
Indeed, we did.
We saw a lot of scary princesses.
Yeah, and we're still princess hunting. As funny as that sounds.
Yup. Alrighty. Probably for the next princess, these options are whatever, as always.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Apparently.
I am curious to see and meet
The
our
interior
next
of
princess.
the cabin is almost entirely.
Yep. Okay, so for this princess, you have to take the blade.
Okay.
You take the blade from the table.
You have no choice. Feel your nerves and step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Okay, now you can choose to either say, I'm not dropping the blade, or to drop the blade. Just these two.
Okay, considering that we had a chain of not very nice princesses, so let's just say I'm not dropping the blade.
So we're just...
Then I'm not talking to you.
Okay. Alrighty. Slay the princess. This is the first one.
Okay.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Oh dang.
Martial artist princess.
It feels
I guess
like you've
we've never
hit
been so
with a
forward, huh?
sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Ouch.
Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
We really be throwing hands with the princess. And we're losing,
Yeah.
even though we have the knife. Man, incredible.
We can still turn this around.
Princess BOP. Finish the job. Me and Locker in the basement.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
Thanks for the colorful description.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, you're welcome.
Well. Okay.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
Of course not.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Narrator, do you always have to be so anticlimactic? Oh yeah, don't think about that.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
Yes, yes. Wait, hasn't this happened
Okay.
already?
Or if he doesn't remember what happened, you know I can hear
I
you.
can scratch that princess.
That's fine.
Oh,
it
the
doesn't
stubborn.
matter if he can hear us. The only
Oh,
thing that
hey,
matters
stubborn.
is marching up to that cabin and winning.
You want another round, I see.
That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill. Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is
Yes,
the...
yes.
If you're back here, we did our best with the information we were given. And we did kill her, and yet you still died, didn't you? So congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
Oh, narrator, you are so punchable.
And what do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We killed the princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Indeed.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself? Or were you instead transported to a different world in time? Had you failed to slay the princess? What? Ugh. Enough with the talking. We've got a fight to win. Nothing else matters. I couldn't agree more.
Ay, ay, ay.
Whee!
A warning. Before you go any further, she will lie.
Yes,
Lying
yes.
and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight. Are you
Technically,
sure
she
about
can. Yeah, she can.
The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear? Crystal. Let's just get on with it already.
Okay, let's see. How's the cabin looking this time?
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. See? Even the cabin has the right idea. Let's get moving.
Stony.
The blade is your
Wait.
implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Thing is, we can go to chapter 3. Like, we have two different options. Okay, you can decide if you take the blade or not.
Let's ask a little for
Very
that.
different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Yes,
So
yes.
focus up.
The stubborn isn't actually talking that much.
I guess that
That's
can happen.
because there isn't. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. You already wasted so much time in the woods. Who even cares if there's a mirror?
Alrighty, it's because he doesn't want to waste time.
Yeah, I guess.
But it does matter. Don't you care if we're being lied to? If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us? I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. But there was a
Whoop.
mirror a second
Whoop.
ago. And now it's gone. So all of us can stop arguing about it.
Mirror
Get
make
to
poof.
fighting.
Alrighty, let's just enter the basement without it.
Right,
Okay.
then.
That makes my
Fisticuffs it
options
is.
a lot
Probably
easier.
more fair to her anyway. Wouldn't want to feel like we cheated our way to a win.
Fisticuffs.
As long as you can still get the job done. And don't forget that the blade is waiting for you upstairs if you happen to change your mind.
Stone
The door to the
doors.
basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it.
Sulfuric.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Ah, I guess that's what the kind of adversary is, eh?
Someone who likes fisticuffs.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening. Good. Sounds like my kind of princess. As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
Let's have a good fisticuffs. Let's throw hands.
Let's
As you
see.
descend the final
Oh!
step, the form of the princess comes into view. a large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
She is dragony.
That's cool. I like that look.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I've been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. But no little knife this time, huh? No. I hope you're not just here to chat. I've been itching for a rematch.
Ooh, hoo, hoo.
Okay, let's see. The blade's upstairs. Go upstairs and retrieve the blade. Or I don't know what happened to you. Turn around and leave. Or turn around and leave without saying anything.
Okay. I mean, let's...
Oh, let's go have a fisty fight. I can get the blade if you want.
Yeah, I mean, sure, why not? If you want another round.
I'll be waiting.
Okay. He's so
You
eager.
make your way back up the stairs to the cabin above. The princess, surprisingly true to her word, lets you leave. The blade remains where you left it.
Oh,
on
we
the
actually
wrought
can
iron
get here.
altar.
Huh.
Great. Now pick it up and march back down there. I'm tired of us constantly moving in circles instead of fighting her like we're supposed to.
Are you sure you're the voice of the stubborn and not the voice of fisticuffs?
Fisticuffs. Take the blade from the altar.
Let's take
Take
it.
the blade from the altar. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon, as I'm sure you're all too aware by now.
And
Okay.
return.
Blade in hand, you make your way back down the basement stairs. You find
The other
princess
option was not
waiting for you,
you know we could,
just where
or?
you left her.
Yeah.
Well, you fucked up.
What?
You were supposed to take the blade from the altar and then say, you know we could.
Why?
No one asked me, that's the option.
Just staying there up there without fighting her? Eh.
And then you could have had the options, we're doing it, we're staying up here, or no, or we're leaving. Well,
Welp.
yeah.
I can't exactly go back. Otherwise, I have to reload.
So you wanna fight?
The cabin is
You say.
tighter than its
I would like to.
Then you will have to take the blade from the beginning.
Okay.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the...
Okay.
Yeah, we brought a little knife this time too.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
Go. Okay, now your options will be, I don't know what happened to you, turn around and leave, or turn around and leave without saying anything.
Okay.
Don't worry, you will get to fight.
I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I'm not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye.
Oh, you've got another thing coming if you think you can just turn around and leave.
As you step towards the stairs, you hear the heavy creak of straining metal, and then a snap. She's loose. You have to make a decision, and you have to make it fast.
Okay, now you can either dodge to the side and counterattack, or turn and fight her head on.
Dodge to the side and
As the
counterattack.
princess barrels towards you, you do your best to maneuver between the tight walls of the basement. You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving red cuts in the tattered remains of her white dress. But you have little room to maneuver. For every glancing blow you manage to land, she slams you against the wall in retaliation, each impact threatening to be the last.
Hugh.
This weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up and overpower her.
Easy to say.
She's throwing us around like a ragdoll. I think overpowering is a little out of the question.
Did you think you could stop me with a few cuts? All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me. I own this place, and I own you.
Oh.
The princess's arm shoots forward, her palm wrapping around your head, fingers gripping your skull.
How disappointing.
Well,
She squeezes,
Oops.
the pressure unbearable as her fingers dig into your scalp. The last thing you hear is the unsettling crack of your skull and the sickening churn of what was your grey matter.
Welp. That was a very quick fight.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay, chapter 3, The Eye of the Needle. I'm very interested in what this one.
You're on a path in the wood. If you weren't so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there.
Let's see what other voice we have.
Narrator just got shoved out of the way.
This
Fear
path
is
looks
good.
very different.
Fear keeps us alive. We died because you didn't have enough of it.
The hunted. The coward.
So what? You'd have us cower in a corner? No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings down there. We need more room if we're going to survive.
That's true though.
Are you suggesting luring her into the woods? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If you lose sight of her, if she manages to slip away, that's it. Game over for everyone, yourself included.
Yes.
Are you not
Interesting
challenging
music.
us on the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning? Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met. It doesn't matter. We could go in circles forever. I don't like staying still for too long. Let's get to the cabin, see this through. It's good to know that at least one of you is still capable of reason.
Alright, let's see what
We may
changed.
have the same destination, but we're not the same. You are still an other, and I don't trust you.
You are well to not trust him. We haven't talked enough about how different this place is. I wouldn't even call these woods. It's like her influence has poured out into
It's
the
evidence
world.
one of many ticking clocks. You can't let her spread any further. Things are always changing. She changed, the cabin changed, we've changed. Why wouldn't the woods change too?
True.
Because they're not supposed to have changed. This is supposed to be a path in the woods. If it's not, it means something's gone horribly wrong.
Well, I guess something has gone horribly wrong.
Yeah. Alrighty, I guess I can just do as I like.
Seems like it, yes. At least in this on the passageway.
No matter what happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. We might as well see this through.
Isn't
By the way,
long
do we
before you
wanna-
find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin? I hope you've given serious thought to your predicament.
Wanna save the princess or slay the princess? Considering the last few times we've always slayed her, right? So should we just continue with that pathway?
I suppose we can. This is the all slaying playthrough.
Apparently, I mean, depending on what kind of princesses you give the Thorn Quiet, what was it? I guess there are different kinds of endings as well. I don't have it in here, but I remember seeing something like that on one of the things. Something. I don't know.
Might as well.
No
Okay,
last
then we're
advice
going
for
to
us?
slay her.
No words of warning? From what I gather, you've heard it all before. There's no use screaming into the wind. I don't know, screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis.
Okay.
Catharsis is for when we're finished. For now, we need to hold it out in front of us, something to chase.
Proceed to the cabin.
Oh, this is
interior of
interesting.
The cabin is suffocatingly tight, more of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Ooh.
Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. See? We have even less space than before. We need space or she'll kill us. And the only space is out there.
Yeah, I have a feeling that she will, like, hunt us through this tunnel.
Take it.
Good, this is not an actual RPG Maker game where you have to run.
Hmm.
Okay, so you can either approach the mirror now and then take the blade, or first take the blade and then approach the mirror.
So there's a difference?
Apparently. A small difference.
Hmm.
We
Approach the
can try
mirror?
to survive without our steel claw, but you've marked us as easy prey. You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it, as if you don't see it. You do see it, right?
No.
All we see is a damned mirror. It's a bit grimy. Why don't we wipe it clean?
Smash it.
You reach forward.
Well, either
and
way,
drag
it's
your
just-
hand across the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the floor as it reveals the dim path ahead. Before
Okay.
you is what may as well be
Okay.
a sheer cliff face.
Hey, I'm just
Holes
trying
that
to
you'll be
lead you
able to
what the...
clamber your
I'm
way to
just
the
doing
bottom.
what the walkthrough
Require
says.
careful effort.
Well,
But my thought of something is different.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. We're not. There is no chapter 4.
I don't think so, at least.
The air hissing up from below is warm and wet, like the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters. If the princess
Let's
lives
see.
here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, bold and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber below.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
I don't know if I can without my blade.
Goad her. Rile her up. If she's angry, she'll make mistakes.
If you want to fight, then how about you come and get one?
That's not how
Oh,
this
never mind
works. I'm all chained up, remember? How about you come down here and fight me?
Those chains were nothing to her last time.
Yeah.
And there'll be nothing to her this time. But we need to show ourselves first to make her boil over. Fine by me. You've nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But soon,
Ay, ay, ay.
there is solid ground beneath you. Remember, every crack and crevice will need to be faster than her.
You're making me nervous, Hunted.
You turn to face what lies at the end of the narrow tunnel. The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness.
She is very dragony.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe devil-like, more dragon though, with that tail.
Yeah, with that tail, more
Her
dragon.
face droops.
There you are. But this time you don't even have that little knife. Do you think this is a joke? Do you need me to break those fragile bones again to remind you how serious this is?
She's bubbling, hot with rage. We can't get close if we want to live. But we'll be able to draw her out of here. She's hungry for us.
This princess sure is passionate about fighting.
Indeed.
I know I said this earlier, but I really have to stress how thin of a razor's edge you're on right now. We know. The only way out is through the eye of the needle.
That's where
That's why
the
it's called that.
that's where the chapter title's from.
And we're
I was
going
wondering,
to
like,
win.
what can I imagine the princess to look like when it's called Eye of the Needle?
We'll need the steel claw. Grab it as we leave. Bloody desire in her eyes, the princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap. Run. Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge towards the tunnel entrance. As you near the top, hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face with her fingertips in her rapid pursuit.
She has so many horns.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
Good.
The crown fused with her.
True.
You reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the
Okay,
tunnel.
maybe we can grab the
cabin
knife now.
door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same?
Okay. Accepting your fate and dragging me with you.
Steelclaw, now.
Yeah, take the blade. Okay.
Without missing a step, you grab the blade from the altar.
So you do want to fight me? Good.
We're almost there. Don't think about almost. We're there when we're there. And we'll take the fight with us. Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the grass. You glance back at the cabin as the princess, singular in her desire to destroy you, explodes through the doorway. You are walking a dangerous path. If you waver once, it's all over. So get it right.
She really is massive.
Yeah, she sounds heavy too.
There's nothing left to slow me down. Do you think this is better for you? Do you think this space gives you an edge? Then show me. Show me that you've been worth all the room you've taken up in my head.
Are we living in your head rent free?
Apparently.
Do it. Be swift, strike true, be where she's not. Let your body move you.
Oh, you can either be like, you've fallen into my trap, or just straight out slay the princess.
You're fallen into my trap.
This is my trap card!
Yeah, I was thinking of that as well. You've fallen right into my trap.
Oh, we'll see about that. Traps aren't real. The only thing that's real is bloodshed.
Well, if
What's
we...
that card?
Hmm?
What's that card called again? Swords of Revealing Light?
Hmm.
You're frozen for 3 turns!
She charges, fully determined to end you in a single move. Left, now. As the princess strikes, your body swerves to the left. She overextends, stumbling as her balance shifts unexpectedly. Strike. Before you can finish the thought, you lash out, the blade slicing through her leg. She turns to swing again. Right. You move out of the way, but this time it's not quite as clean. You can feel a bruise already blooming where her elbow crashed into flesh.
Well, we're doing a better job than last time at least.
It's nothing. A scratch. Yes, it could be worse. And you managed to gift her another cut in return. I'll be damned.
I'll be damned.
We're actually gonna pull this off, aren't we? You just might. But don't let it get to your head. Not until it's over.
Yes, finally! This is the hole I felt in my heart. This is what I've needed. This is what I've been missing. This is how it always needed to end. Both of us giving it our all, beating and bleeding each other to death.
You belong in a shonen manga or something.
The two of you engage in a devastating flurry of blows, each of you wounding the other again and again. She's stronger, but you're faster, and the deeper the both of you fall into your lethal dance, the more your edge shines over hers. She's slowing down, blood pouring from wounds, splattering at her feet, leaving her weak and unsteady. More! Keep going, we can't stop now! You spy an opening, but this time she's waiting for you. She lets you sink the blade deep, trapping you in place long enough to wrap you in her impenetrable arms. You're slammed to the ground.
Well, that was a deadly hug.
You know, I just imagined a German suplex.
Yeah.
Nothing! These blows are nothing to us! But her gambit wasn't enough to close the gap. It wasn't enough to kill you. She stares you down, coughing up a splash of blood as she gasps for breath.
So we have lost our blade.
You've
Well-
outplayed me, haven't you? Something feels wrong. Something.
And?
And?
Then
Probably.
what happens?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, how peaceful she looked. See. Are we all buff now in the mirror, maybe?
Maybe.
But you do, but you do not have time, but you do not have the chance to respond. Nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go?
I've seen something in the dialogue thingy that even these options here can influence stuff.
Oh yeah? Well, I don't have an answer for you.
Yeah, whether you are nice or not so nice towards the voices.
Ah,
I mean, I've always chosen this one. Guess I can try the other. Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. Death. Real death.
Screw that. This can't be the end. It just can't.
don't worry, we're probably gonna meet you again at some point.
E.
Maybe. You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. Oh no, we're melting again.
Melting,
You've withered. You are at the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
A lot of hands are probably needed to move her. It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Does that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. I mean, sure, okay. Why not?
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
What a kind way of saying simp. What do you think of this vessel?
This one remembers a spark lost in time, and she would stop at nothing to reclaim it. She will make for a burning heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally remembered what she thought she'd lost.
I'm ready to go back. Do I want to attack the entity or destroy your body? I mean, it is pretty much meaningless, but...
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes stuck and you die. Okay, do we need the blade?
Yeah? I think so. Sometimes this guide is very confusing. Do you nurse and step forward?
I'm never one of these.
You step forward. You're...
Okay. Are you sure she's not armed?
Are you sure she's
I'm
not armed?
positive. I'm not. But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
Okay, now you can either slay the princess or drop the blade.
Okay. Then we have slayed her so many times, might as well make it one more.
Okay.
You charge the princess, blade in hand, but unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved correct. A blade of her own slips down her sleeve and
Yes?
catches you in the neck.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Blood sprays from the cut, your severed carotid artery painting the princess with strokes of red. You'd better finish your task quickly before you run out of time.
Ah, so you can either chase die or finish the job. So that's what selecting item meant.
Select an item.
Now, so here are these options, right? And then there is underneath them is sometimes after a break, selecting either. And I was not sure what that meant in the yeah.
Okay.
It was confusing me with what do you mean selecting either? Do you mean like selecting either take the blade or not or what? So yeah.
Finish
That's
the job.
why I
With
was
the
confused.
last bit of
Just
your will,
finish the job.
you press forward, sinking the blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh,
This
The
route
two
is
of you collapse on the floor
confusing.
together, rapidly bleeding out.
Well, we definitely have something else, considering how she smiles at us.
Yes.
somehow
Well,
I thought this would turn out a little differently. But I wonder, do you really think that this was enough to stop me?
Never.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Well,
you don't have
it's
time to
true.
worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
okay.
The razor.
The razor. I guess it. Well, let's see what she looks like, considering what her teeth were like.
But I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got hurt, so why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Hello, cheated.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Sure.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. When we asked you if you
Imagine
were
she
sure she didn't
becomes
have a weapon on
Edward
her,
with the scissor
you said
hands.
you were positive she didn't.
Yes?
Imagine she becomes, what was his name? Edward with the scissor hands?
Ha! That would be cool.
But it turns out she did, because when we charged her, she started stabbing us to
I mean, we're
death.
talking about her having a weapon, and she is called the Razor. Oh. Maybe she has razor hands or something.
Maybe she's Chainsaw Man.
Oh!
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
Let's proceed.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
Yeah, we're all stuck
We
here.
know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
No, I doubt it. What's the cabin looking like this time?
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood
Okay.
and broken boards. Their splintered edges as
You know?
uninviting as shattered glass.
This
The only
reminds me of
furniture
Monster
note is
House.
a pointed table
little, yeah.
with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Well, this doesn't bode well. I think this princess is gonna be scary again.
That's possible. I mean, we've not exactly been friendly.
Yeah.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
And again, everything being very jaggy makes sense, I suppose. Considering she's the Razor.
Dum bum. Nice soundtrack though again. Okay, so I guess I
Interesting.
can take the blade?
We can take the blade for now.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
And of course,
That's
nothing
because
about the
there isn't a
mirror.
mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
Can you two stop arguing? It's stressful enough in here without all of this extra noise.
Oh, Cheated is not interested in the mirror, eh?
Yeah.
Let's enter the basement.
And I'm not sure, but I guess depending
Door
on
to the
which
basement
option you
creaks
chose,
open,
you get
revealing what must once have been
different
stairs.
voice
The
combinations,
fractured
I
slats
guess.
look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
Yeah, I sure heard metal.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something
Well-
so wrong with that voice.
Yeah, it's hauling, echoing. Weirdly.
Little?
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you descend the final step,
Oh yeah,
the
she's
form
definitely
of the
hiding
princess
something.
comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room. I wonder if she remembers us.
Interesting place, though.
Hmm.
She probably has scissor hands, doesn't she?
Oh, please.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
Her expression is so gremlin.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Okay, I guess depending on what you choose, you can, as I said, get different options. So you can try to, like, exhausting your dialogue options, try to save her, try to leave, or try to slay her.
I suppose I will explore a little. Do you remember what happened last time?
Last time? If somebody came into my house and tried to kill me and I cut his neck open and then he stabbed me in the heart and we both died looking in each other's eyes, well, surely I would remember that.
Surely you would be dead.
You consider the cabin your house?
Try not to exhaust your dialogue though, since that I guess counts as saving her.
It counts
If you
as...
want to.
Okay.
Like exhausting your
don't
dialogue,
remember it, so it
slash
must
try
not
to
have
save her.
happened.
So I guess that's the same in this instance.
Last time? What are you talking about? Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
I mean, at this point, can you even call it lying? She's pretty upfront.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right? Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
Sure.
So I'm not allowed to take all the options.
No, that would be exhausting your option. And probably count as saving her, if I understand this right.
If I come close to you, you're just going to stab me, aren't you?
What? No! No! I wouldn't stab you. I am just a sweet, innocent princess trapped here for no reason. And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to, not stabbing distance to help me.
Not stabbing distance.
Not stabbing this.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
I do want to see her hands, though.
She certainly feels threatening. Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it.
Her face is so good.
Yeah.
But you know who is armed? You. So stop second-guessing yourself and do your job.
She's terrible at lying, though.
But I'm nervous. All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
Hero sounded like such a whiny baby, but I'm nervous. So yeah, then you can try to leave or try to slay her.
I'll try to
I
slay her,
suppose.
I suppose.
Yeah.
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room.
That's a phase.
Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second. But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat.
Yeah, not her meat.
What? Show me those
Whose
hands.
meat? Not ours, right?
Whose meat?
Hers at first, then yours.
I guess we just stabbed each other.
How? What did she even hit us with?
Show us, please. I want to see.
Please, just look
You
down.
stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with.
That's long.
Huh.
And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh,
Hmm?
where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb.
I needed
Oh.
a second to
So the
process
knife
what I'm seeing.
came out of her leg.
Yeah.
Why was she hiding her hands then?
I have a feeling that she's completely made out of sharp things.
Yeah, instead of bones, she has knives.
Hmm.
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
Funny.
You're going to die now.
With a twist of her knee and a
Okay.
painful squelch, she does just that.
I wanted
Everything
to
goes
see
dark.
more.
And you die.
Maybe in the next one.
Arms race.
You're on a path in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting
Where did I
in the
put that there?
fucking cabin. Your what? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
The cheetah just teleported us, apparently.
Nice.
We were in the woods and he was like, no fucking not, we are not. We are in a cabin.
I feel dizzy. Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
Cheated, apparently.
The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight. Good. It's better that way. Without a fight, no one can win, and if no one can win, then nothing has any meaning.
Oh, hello, Stubborn.
Yeah, we
Wait,
should
so
have gotten
obviously
2
you've
more
already been
voices.
here. How many
If I understand
times?
that right.
This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realise that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
For sure.
Can't be right, that's too much responsibility.
That's too much responsibility.
Nah, impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better. Let's just stay focused, shall we?
Are we sure you should be called Stubborn?
The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure. You take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there.
Take it.
It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp. That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually. We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now. That's a fighting spirit I like to see. We could all learn a thing or two from this one.
The voices are being a little wild this time.
Yeah.
Now I'm curious how we got chapter 4.
Yeah, don't ask me. I
I'd
guess
like to get
depending on what
started just
options
as
you
much as
choose,
would,
you
but
can get
how
a
are
different
we supposed to get
voice.
down there?
Maybe. Let's see, we
Walk through the
already
door,
have the Stubborn.
You do
We
know what
have the
doors
Haunted
are,
and we have
right?
the Cheated.
Yeah, the hunted, stubborn, and cheated.
Yeah, then we could get the opportunist, the broken, the smitten, the paranoid, the cold, the contrarian, the skeptic. We have the skeptic, right?
I don't think so.
Okay, oh, the skeptic. Depending on what you choose, I guess.
I kinda do not care for walkthroughs that only tells me which voice I'm gonna get.
I mean, there's only one way to go no matter what you do. I guess we go to chapter 4 anyway.
Oh, so I suppose the voices are just taking over and I have no choices anymore.
But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again.
Uh,
There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore. I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it. If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on.
Let's approach the mirror.
Make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Wipe the mirror clean.
Reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open.
Cheeto Chu is impatient.
And the mirror's gone. How surprising. It was never there. Just an illusion. Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror before, and I care about it even less now.
We know about that.
Guess it's
Yep.
time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
I kinda doubt that.
Yeah. Well, I guess we
Step
survive a
forward.
bit longer than
You don't
usual,
get a chance
considering
to
we
linger
have
on the basement
Oh,
stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Whee!
Wee.
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
I
Okay.
guess he's still
She's
kind
got
of the
another thing
razor.
coming if she thinks we're going down easy again.
I think only the volume of her hair changed and maybe her skirt is even more ragged.
I think so.
Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
Yeah, we kinda
Yeah.
always get revived.
Nothing bad has come
So
of
does
it
she.
yet.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
Sure.
The past
Sure.
isn't real. There's only here and now.
Your internal bickering is cut
Wait.
short by the wet sound of
Well.
slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain
Ew.
clatters to the floor.
Yeah, she is really made up of blades.
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
I don't think she will listen to surrender. Ah, we're going to appeal to authority. Wasn't that something you read?
Yep. Oh yeah. Depending on what choice you make, you get a different voice, I guess.
So it doesn't matter in terms of chapter 4?
Not really. It just you just get a certain voice. So before you pick anything, better tell me so I can tell you what not to pick to get a voice we already have. So we get more voices, I guess.
Oh, that's easy. I'm going to try flirting with her.
Ah, Yeah.
I'm
Good
kind
idea.
of curious.
I mean, go for it if you want.
Hmm.
It's not a voice we have.
I mean, I would like to have Smitten again. He's funny. He would have funny things to say about this, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, that's easy. I'm going to try flirting with her.
Now, I've tolerated quite a bit from you, but this is a bridge too far. Please don't try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you. She's going to end the world if you don't stop her.
Narrator, look at her. Do you think we can do anything against that?
She has knives for arms.
Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster?
Tough crowd, I see.
I'd rather not. I'm into it.
Okay.
Can't say I mind either. If it weren't for all the cheating, I'd say she's pretty cute.
Okay.
Can we
Okay.
flirt by fighting her, though?
You really are a match made in heaven with the adversary, eh?
Oh boy. This is gonna be a very fun mix if we get.
Give her the look.
Give her the look.
Oh my god. I know you want to kill me, but has anyone ever told you how gorgeous you are? I just feel like I really get you, I like you, romantically. Maybe we can hash this out over a date. How about you buy me dinner before impaling me to death? Oh no, you are giving me too many good choices here.
With Give Her the Look, I just think of that one scene in Tangled. For my smolder.
You know what? Let's just give her the look.
The look. The look. We've all used it.
Have we now hunted?
Yeah, do you not know about the look?
The look, eh? So we're getting serious about this.
What is it?
You flash the princess the look. And a rosy blush rushes to the princess's cheeks as she breaks into a wide grin. Unbelievable.
It seems to be working.
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too. Neat.
Okay.
Neat.
Neat.
Oh, damn, this is actually going to work, isn't it?
Still going to kill you. But now we could both enjoy a mutual romantic subtext to the murder.
I love this.
Okay.
It is hilarious, holy shit.
Or not.
Oh, I like her. I like her a lot.
Sure you do, Stubborn.
Blush still glowing in her cheeks. The princess closes the distance between you, blades flashing. She skewers you.
Hmm.
Ow.
Well, the next chapter is gonna be fun. Ow!
What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit? What matters is that she likes us. She's even said as much.
Hello, Smitten. We have summoned
Hello.
you.
I guess there's... is this the official chapter 4 now, or what?
I don't know, but he's gonna be very funny when paired together with a murderous princess.
Yeah, and considering how stubborn seems to really like her too.
Hmm.
And she
a
doesn't
new one of
mind.
us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die?
Okay, now they are wondering too. Wait a minute. We must be in the next chapter then.
You're on a...
Huh.
No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
Huh. Not even the narrator knows.
I don't like that we died without us knowing it. This really, really blurs some lines that I prefer not to be blurred. Are we still dead? Are we alive again? How are we even supposed to know the difference?
Good question.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead.
Extremely not dead.
This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
Too many,
In this
apparently.
situation?
This is 4.
Hmm.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
Oh my god. You just want to stack the voices?
Oh boy.
We don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting. Yeah, I'll pass on that. As long as we keep moving. We'll win her heart eventually.
Sure.
Come on, show me something new.
Oh,
Those are the same options.
well, I guess we can get all the voices then.
Alrighty then.
Should we appeal to her authority?
Okay. We're going to appeal to our authority. Puff up a bit. There's no reason we can't talk this out.
Oh yeah, I guess we're just gonna get all the voices. Oh, it doesn't work and she kills you again and again. And again and again. Your memory bursts and your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpired.
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
That sure is a face that listens to reason.
Ah.
Skewers you. Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. Then you skewer yourself.
Then you skewer yourself?
She is kinda getting more blades.
Yo.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought. What's the point? It's all the same.
Oh yeah, we're just getting all the voices now.
Apparently.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again. Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
Well, frankly, I also wouldn't know what to do against her.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one.
Was it?
She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time.
Are we?
You're right. One last time, that's all we need. None of this is working. Think. She skewers you. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
There we are. Mutually assured destruction.
I'm now.
Don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here.
Now I wonder how many chapter 4s there exist.
I mean, I know of 2 right now. I mean, I can look through this diagram.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand. Oh, what if we throw it out the window?
Might as well.
Over my dead body. That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. I can't say I mind anymore. Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
I knew you would say that.
I'm sure I can think of a better way to die.
Right, we should have all the voices.
They're all the same, really. How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top.
How?
There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them? Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
Out.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
Sure.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only
It's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
You are a bit player now.
Don't care, just want to win.
Fine. You make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it? I'm
Sure.
not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Narrator, really?
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new.
Someone
I
show
want to
salty.
hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing.
A new thing.
Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin
Oh.
twists.
Okay.
Into red blooms of
Talk about
warmth
body
as
horror.
It stretches and tears. And then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls.
Aw.
All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
He's become a boss monster.
Yeah, most definitely. She really is just blades.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Would it be a Bloodborne boss?
Holy shit! She's gorgeous.
Of course.
Absolutely divine.
You are a monster fucker, aren't you, Smitten?
Oh, he most certainly is.
Yes, behold the perfect woman.
And stubborn is no better.
Oh boy.
Do you think we can throw her out the window?
Which window?
And how?
You think you're gonna survive touching that?
Oh
That
boy.
looked painful. How
That's
is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up. She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
All right,
Oh damn.
Forget it.
Everyone sure is noisy.
Empty your mind. What?
It's so quiet.
We turned it off.
We return.
Him too.
Something
Oh.
feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
You do not act, and yet through that inaction your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Are we just teleporting around now or what?
Apparently.
Your weapons clash again and again. You and her entering a room free of thought and free of self. There's only the dance. The ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endless building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending.
This is a
it?
good ending.
Oh, this... Oh, she's going to look really interesting, isn't she?
Huh.
You do not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. Yeah, and all the voices are already on. You do so. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. You've unraveled. Feels like we're doing all the bad choices. You find yourself in the long quiet once again.
To the cabin.
You're at the cabin.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there.
That must hurt holding this thing.
Do you know what we'll find out there?
Good question. Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is a single-minded edge. She is
Indeed.
cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart.
Piercing indeed.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Well, I think I put this. Yeah. I think we
Yeah,
already
we've
did
already
most
chosen a
of
lot of
these.
No.
Yeah.
Also, is it just me or does the soundtrack sound a little more empty? Like it's only the voice? Was it always just a voice? It sounds like there's something missing.
I am unsure.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
But there are moments where we have complete silence.
How
Anyway.
many more vessels?
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough. And then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular.
Anyway,
Okay.
we have to go back, load from the safe, because we need to go the other path. You don't take the blade.
Okay,
The
let
next
me
time I
save
see
though.
you, each of us will finally
But not
know what we
over
are.
the new file, okay?
I will be
Yes.
here, waiting for you.
Yes, everything goes dark.
You're on a path.
Okay, so we don't take the blade.
Are we really doing this without a weapon? You know she has one, right?
Once again, I'd like to remind you that she's unarmed. But you're right, this would be a lot easier if you had the blade. I hope you know what you're doing.
You could just try to leave.
Just lie?
I'm kinda interested what she's
Lie to
gonna
your
say though.
face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again? I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time.
She's so bad at this.
She slipped up there. She said again, and her taking it back doesn't count. Do you hear how deranged you sound right now? Please stop dawdling. This is only going to end with violence. Postponing the inevitable is only going to make it worse for you when it actually happens.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife?
Inside your body.
Indeed.
And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
So silly.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death. Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
Proof you don't have a knife.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you, but I don't have one, so I can't.
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
And empty sleeves, too. Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically 0.
Yeah, because they're inside your body. But what if you're just hiding it somewhere secret?
I've shown you all of my hiding spots. What kind of princess do you think I am? I would never hide something sharp somewhere secret. Wait, that sounds like I'm lying, but I'm actually not. My secret zones are for me, only they have nothing to do with you or my intention to not stab you to death the second you get close to me.
Her smile drops for a moment, her expression sharp and flat.
I assure you, there's nothing hidden there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm inclined to believe her on that one. She seems serious. Of course, but that doesn't mean
I don't
that
have
she
anything
doesn't
hidden
have something hidden
at
somewhere.
my privates.
We know for a fact she's armed.
You're
I
so
don't know how many
suspicious.
options you have until you exhaust your options, though.
I'm curious how she will react though to all these options.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
That's so rude of you, passing judgments on strangers you've never met just because they're different from you. How would you like it if I did that, huh? Silly little bird-face thinks he's so serious coming down here but doesn't know anything. He doesn't even have a knife for stabbing. I bet you didn't like that, did you? I bet you didn't like being judged for no reason.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her?
I'm not ready yet.
We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance. Oh, I'm sorry, do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now?
Yeah,
You're acting like you are. My entire world is at risk.
it is not.
Then maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way. No, I have my dignity. Fine, and will continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
Can't we just talk things through?
But we don't have anything to talk through. We're strangers and this place is cramped and annoying and you should just come over here and let me out.
I think I've said my piece at this point. I think we all have. But if you want to keep exhausting your questions, it beats getting stabbed to death.
I don't have the key.
Oh, you don't? Okay, I see. I have an idea. You should come over here and stare directly at the chains. You won't be able to find a key if you don't know what it's supposed to look like, so you better come right within close staring distance just to be sure.
Close staring distance.
Okay, I'm bored now.
She's funny though.
He's pretty funny.
She's bored? That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's... Shit. In a sudden burst of movement, the princess leaps towards
Yep,
you, a
you're
blade
exhausted.
erupting
You're-
from her free arm, her wrist limp
Options.
and empty from the violent expulsion. Huh. So I guess she did have a knife of her own after all.
Yes, yeah.
How conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what are we going to do? At least we're safe here. She's still in chains. And those chains stop her from continuing her advance, at least for a moment. She looks
Yeah,
down
for
at
a
them with
moment.
something between annoyance
Yeah.
and confusion. And then she slices through her arm. Okay, maybe we aren't safe here. She doesn't even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace. That won't stop us from trying. Run, 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 run!
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
You sprint for the stairs, but
You can
I
try.
wasn't exaggerating when I said she was running at you with a terrifying speed you couldn't hope to outpace. We don't make it, do we? No. You feel her
No.
blade in your back before you make it to the first stair.
I'm going to kill you now.
Yeah, we heard that one
With a
before.
squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
No way out.
No way out.
That's a different
You're on a
one.
path in the woods.
Yup, that's why I told you we have to go back.
Doing this over and over and over again. We're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
Who cares about cards? You're all acting like this is about winning and losing, while this is actually about having fun. Okay, contrarian.
Is this fun for you? It's not fun for me. I don't like being sliced to pieces.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times?
By the way, if you had tried to leave just outright, you would have gotten the contrarian and the paranoid.
I mean, I still have the contrarian.
Yeah, but now you have the broken instead of the paranoid. Well.
I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with the fate of a single person, let alone the fate of the world.
Let's just stay focused, shall we?
And then we throw it out the window.
What? That blade is the only edge we have. We are not.
Too late, because we already did it, didn't we?
Fortunately for the rest of you, and for me.
Wait, we threw
and
this.
for the sake
Did we
of the
throw the
world,
knife away?
Yeah.
Yes.
The contrarian just threw the blade out of the window. We had no input.
Yeet!
Yep.
That is horribly unfair. He shouldn't be allowed to just do things like that.
You were the one who made us pick it up. See? You're not the only one who can figure out how to do things.
What's done is done. I suggest you make the best of it.
You're all so mad at each other. I'm just going to sit here quietly in the corner. You can be the ones to figure out what to do.
You're okay in the corner.
So, are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're supposed to? I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? There isn't a mirror. You only messed things up, didn't you?
Yes. Approach the mirror.
Make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it.
Same.
You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. Reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open.
Can't say I was particularly interested in looking at it before, but now I really want to see what's in it. If it's so keen on hiding from us, whatever it has must be real good.
Guess it's time for us to see her again.
Youchie.
Down again.
Hi. It looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. And you still don't
that's
have a
the
weapon.
same.
That's funny. That's a joke. I'm going to kill you now.
Well,
Yes, that was extremely silly of whoever did that. Probably a bad idea.
Yes, contrarian.
wasn't
Absolutely.
it you?
Yeah, it was.
That
Oh.
was you. I know, I'm just trying to add some levity to this. Well, since all of this was your idea, how about you figure out how to get us out of it? Oh, guys like us don't get to make any decisions. You should know that. I decided to pick up that blade, and you decided to throw it out the window.
This is why we've already lost. Can't even stop bickering with ourselves. How are we supposed to beat her without a weapon? She's so sharp.
Sharp indeed.
Oh yeah.
Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening.
Yes,
You're
yes.
going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Alright, I'm out of ideas. What we doing?
And we have again the same choices.
Yeah, just do whatever.
All of these ideas suck. Think up something better.
Yeah, that's right, we just have to think. There's probably an answer if we think.
Just standing there, huh? A bold strategy.
But you don't have time to finish your thought before she closes the distance, and then she skewers you. Ow. What a surprise. Yeah, we don't even get a second to think without her stabbing us.
Oh, a new one of us.
Somehow this chapter is essentially the same.
It's very similar, yeah.
I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? Nah, we'd know if we died. Right, Your Honor? No, Your Honor.
I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be. Dead.
I guess the biggest difference is the dialogue we get simply because of the different voices we have in this.
Yeah.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely... This is all horribly wrong. How many times... I don't actually know how to answer that question. I think he means how many times have we died? Yes. That. Oh, I've lost count, to be honest.
I haven't.
It's 4. No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's
No,
see
we're not
how-
gonna stack them.
Come on, show me something
But we
new.
are.
Okay.
Yeah.
plan.
Mm,
Yeah, depending on what you get, the next voice we will have, and after that we all get them automatically, I guess.
yeah. We can dodge, right? Yeah.
Just keep dodging. Just keep dodging. Just keep dodging. She skewers you.
What's the point of avoiding me if you're not going to fight?
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. We just have to hit her harder. She skewers. More noise isn't helping. It's just making it harder to focus. Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman.
Ah, yes, smitten.
She skewers you.
You're cute.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes. We can't give. We don't even have a weapon. Yeah. Some clod threw it out the window.
Why are you like this?
Again, that was you. No, I was just the clod who suggested it. And if I knew we'd be stuck here forever, I wouldn't have done that. Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
See? We lasted a little longer. Barely. She's going to kill this body either way. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad.
We're getting close to something. Fine. One, let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. She
No.
skewers you.
No.
Then everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay, so
Empty
this is
cup.
the empty cup now. I'm not sure what's going to be different though,
Oh,
considering
don't
we
lose
have
your
all the
head. We're in
voices.
a cabin.
Oh, we should have all the voices.
No steel claw, though. Was tossing it the only thing we've done that was permanent? That's a sick joke, universe. A sick, sick joke. If it's gone for good, then maybe we never actually needed it. That's what I've
Oh,
been
so this
telling
time we
you
don't
all.
have the knife.
We
Okay.
can do this without it. We're tougher than steel.
Sure.
Yeah, mind
I'm not
over
so sure
matter.
about that.
Who needs violence when you have love? Who needs love when you've mastered yourself?
Who needs anything when we don't matter?
Gee.
Well, boys, are we ready? There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick
yeah.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined
Yes,
final-
yes.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know. Fine. You make your way to the basement, where the prince...
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again?
Wait,
Well, it's the same again, no?
maybe
is
this
all
will be
just
faster
a
though,
sick
considering we don't have a
joke.
knife.
I hate existing.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done.
But
Forget
yeah, the ending must be different, yeah? We don't have a knife.
Yeah.
This
Narrator,
is all just a sick
What just
Oh, yes.
happened? It's so...
Go away.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
You do not act as the princess approaches, instead allowing her to crash against your form. And yet, there is seemingly nothing for her to crash against. Again and again she swings at you, but there never really was a you to swing at.
This worked before. I was able to make you dead before.
Make you dead. Oh! We are the narrator. Oh, what? Look at, mouse! It's not a hand, it's a bird!
Oh, yeah. Huh.
That's what the narrator usually looks like.
I mean,
Interesting.
we are also a bird.
Yes, but not quite. Yeah, I don't know. She swings again, and this time she hits something, or something hits her. She looks down in confused terror as her arm bends and folds in upon itself.
Did you do that? It's funny if you did. You're nothing. You've done nothing to me, and I've done so much to you, and that's who we are. But it's like you're nothing now. You can't be nothing. If you're nothing, then what am I? Am I nothing too?
Existential crisis.
I'm the one who hurts you.
She hurls herself at you, but as she does, her metal body bends outward. The very contact with what you are repelling her to the point of destruction. The din of shrieking metal subsides, and something small and delicate falls into your hand. It's her heart. It beats gently, calmly in your palm.
Oh,
Okay. Well, I guess we didn't slay the princess this time.
I suppose so.
Oh, you do so, blah blah blah. Are we still withered? Yes, we are. Or unraveled, whatever. Yes, yes.
So this time she'll just be holding a heart.
A heart. Huh.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. Do you know what we'll find out there?
What are your thoughts on this vessel? Is it different?
This one is a single-minded edge. She is Do not mourn her.
No, you are
She is
saying
exactly
the
where
same
she
thing.
needs to be.
Oh yeah, that was just mini.
The
Yeah.
next time I
Just
see you,
very
I will be here.
Little different.
Very little. Just the ending is different.
You're on a path.
Should we
in the
continue from
woods,
here on or
and at
load?
the end of that path is a cabin.
We will start a new
And in the
princess
basement
now.
of that cabin is
Yeah,
a
but do we want a
princess.
heart or do we want a razor monster?
Oh, I would say the razor monster just so we have the old slaying one.
Alright, I really do have load. Then this should be the last new princess? At least base princess.
The interior of the cabin
Yeah,
is
of chapter
almost
2. Enter the basement.
No
You don't
knife
have the
this
choice.
time?
No knife. Not for this chapter. Okay, you can say, I'm here to save you. Lie, I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you.
I'm here to
How many times
save
do I
you.
have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here?
So you said, I'm here to save you. Did you lie or did you tell the truth?
The truth.
Okay. Then, I will see what I can do. Examine the chains.
Alright. And if there is
I
a key, do you
don't-
have any ideas? Or I'm going to check upstairs.
Wait. Okay, save the princess.
Fine.
Approach the locked door.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too as the princess.
Okay, now you can either warn her or slay her.
Either works? Okay.
Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end. You bring the blade down to strike at the princess's heart. But she's fast. She ducks to the floor, your blade narrowly grazing her backside. Slaying her won't be easy now that she's free.
We could have gotten out of here together. Were you just lying to me this whole time? I don't know what's come over you, but if I have to kill you, then I'll kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that?
I suppose we shall see. At least we were at the start friendlier than usual.
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm. But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart.
It reminds me a little of the beast, though.
We
It's
should
not
get
enough to
something
stop
else,
her.
though.
You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease. You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, It will kill her before she can reach the outside world.
Hmm.
It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. Everything goes dark.
And you die.
You die.
Yep, the witch.
I see.
Which is the
You're
last
on a
of chapter
path
2
in the woods,
that we needed.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Alrighty, let's just go.
Okay.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. Don't
Yes, yes.
worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
I hope you two noticed.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happens to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Interesting.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Alrighty.
Okay, you have to take the blade.
Okay. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the shelf. Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it. That's not actually a bad idea.
I don't know. Well, yeah, into the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
I mean, it's kind of cool.
Her voice skitters up from below.
Yeah.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Yeah. Going full witchy, eh? I'm not nasty. I'm not
But
nasty.
you are. You're a wretched little thing. I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
Hey, we didn't kill you last time. We didn't manage to.
She must have you confused with someone else. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
Not a bad idea. I'm assuming she's probably not gonna be as ravenous as some of the others.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk? You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine, fine. You're the boss.
Let's see how she looks like.
Ew.
Thank you.
Oh, she has the
Descend
tail
the
again.
basement steps, entering the dark room below.
More.
Oh, I guess I'm not
more.
surprised that you can also get the wild from this one.
She a cat. Like thing.
A little.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are. One hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
That's no fair. How would she know that?
Cat mouth.
So, we've dropped the pretenses.
Yeah.
good.
She's acting like the two of you already know each other.
Nya, nya, nya.
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
pretty sharp.
Ding,
How'd you
ding,
figure
ding.
that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it. Do you remember us then? Do you remember last time?
Nope, he
No,
won't.
I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us. Is it all behind us?
Not really.
Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
I noticed that you're saying my world and not our world. Or this world.
Let's chat her up a bit first.
Well, we know the
Maybe
truth.
we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Okay, so you can either do I don't want to hurt you, but blah blah blah, give her the blade, or okay, let's leave with the princess.
So this one.
Give her the blade, yeah. Either that or leave with the princess.
I don't want to hurt you, but clearly there's some wrong trust. Take this as a gesture of my goodwill.
You can't be serious.
Oh, you bet I am.
Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no. As do I. Abstain?
You guys don't get to decide.
You abstain. She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
This isn't a democracy. We're going to give her the
You're
blade.
going to get everyone killed. You know that, right? But of course you do. You toss the blade at the princess's feet. She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
We're taming the kitty.
Yeah.
You hear a clanging of metal against the dirt floor, and the chains fall from the princess's wrist.
Huh?
I guess they weren't really tied there, huh?
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart. It's a shame we just gave her a weapon, because if I were her, I'd use it on us right now. Luckily for us, you're not her. Oh, we sure think alike, though. I can promise you that. Whatever you say next, you better make it count. She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
What do you think happens now?
Yeah.
Very cat-like indeed. You can do... That's up to you. It's blah blah blah. If you are like someone I know, blah blah blah. Remain silent. We're both scared and we're both hurting. If blah blah blah. You're beautiful. I want to actually save you. Blah blah blah.
So, any option.
If those are all the options, then sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing that gets, the only thing that makes a difference is like which voice you get in the next chapter.
Well, I have a feeling I know which one gets us the smitten.
There are two options that get you the smitten.
That's up to you. It's why I gave you the blade. I chose last time and I regret it, so now it's your time to choose.
Her shoulders tense and her eyes dart away.
This is another trick. You're trying to sow doubt, but it's not going to work on me.
And then she buries the blade in your heart.
Welp.
What? No, come on, that's not right. I told you this is what she was going to do. Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
I did it. I got you. You...
The princess seems to tremble,
Aw.
her smile fading
Aw.
quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
Welp.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time.
Well,
Everything goes dark, and you die.
I can see that this ending would not lead to the wild. The Thorn.
Nope.
You're on a path in the woods. She stabbed us. She actually stabbed us.
Of course we got the cheated.
Of course she stabbed us. We gave
Yep.
her the blade, which, I might add, I voted against. But the whole point was that she wasn't supposed to do that. The whole point of giving her the blade was to break the cycle of violence, and she just killed us anyway. I guess it really doesn't matter if she killed us though, right? We're back here, which means that everything's fine, or fine adjacent.
Fine adjacent sounds about right.
Maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change. Maybe that's all it'll take to show her that there's another way to do things. You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try. Give what another try exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you, right? Like that changes anything. We all know the game is rigged. It doesn't even matter if she's nice this time. I'm sure he'll find a way to turn us against each other.
Yeah.
Great. So you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once.
Twice.
Actually. Sure. Twice. Then I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned. You already know about the princess, and clearly you already know that she's dangerous. So don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
Yes, yes.
It's typical, it doesn't matter.
Let's go to the cabin.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin. I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point. I don't know if I'd say everyone. You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one too.
He honestly isn't saying such bad things.
Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only one that
Talking for
matters.
talking's
The
sake.
princess is a threat to you. She's a threat to me, and most importantly, she's a threat to the world. You know what you have to do.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is
Ooh.
hardly an interior at all anymore. The burned out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here, charred wood still reeking of ash. But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old.
Are those poppies?
Oh, those do look like poppies.
The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table, a pristine... Wait, this isn't right. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Well,
We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she?
probably.
Well, it's not here. And if she has it, let me guess, you want to get all chummy with her. Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do.
True.
I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work.
None of this is working as it's supposed to, friend.
Of course we don't get to make
Yeah.
a choice about the blade. Every single time we come back here, something has to be different.
Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent. Might as well take a look while we can. There's nothing else to do here now that the knife has been taken from us. You reach forward and
Weep.
wave your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. What are you doing? Figures. Well,
Yep.
seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it? Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Let's see what she's gonna
Step
look
through
like.
the frame of scorched wood and make
Yes.
your way into the darkness below. The stairs to the basement
Ugh.
are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you. Their spines point courteously down towards the basement,
so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease, at least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved.
Yeah, sure.
I'd say this feels like a trap, but you practically said as much. Yet you still want us to keep going.
They're only thorns. I'd say getting a few scratches in exchange for the lives of everyone in existence is a fair trade. I'm sure you'll manage.
Sure.
Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
I can't get away from you, can I? You betray me, I kill you, and you come back. You let me kill you, and you come back. I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
And I suppose there's no chapter 4 here, yeah?
No, there's no chapter 4. There were only those 2 chapter 4s. So yeah, doesn't matter what you do here. Yes.
I don't know what I want. I never really chose to come
I
here.
think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
Proceed.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward. You step out into what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and
yeah, she does
prickles
have
and
the blade.
thistles, the space thick with hostile vegetation.
Very interesting looking place.
At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess, her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
Okay, so you can turn and leave. Or I'm not here to laugh, I'm here to free you, if you will let me.
I am not here to laugh. I'm here to free you if you let me.
I want to trust you.
They're gonna make it harder this time to kill her, huh?
Yeah, apparently this is more of a theoretical slay we can get. But it still counts as the slay in game for things.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
We kinda can't help ourselves.
Okay, now you're not the only one who yearns for.
You're not the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm as trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
And I've also hurt you.
She's quite more this time.
No. Is there nothing I can say to change your mind?
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
She's right, there's nothing left to say. So let's get a move on and do something before she comes up with a scheme to get out of here on her own. Careful with that one. He's not the smooth negotiator he thinks he is. But it does feel like we're stuck until we do something. If there's even anything to do besides make things worse.
I mean, if we can get the blade, that would be something.
We're not making things worse. I think she wants to trust us.
Then maybe it's past time for either of us.
Then maybe it's past time for either of us to say anything. All that counts is action.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers. For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
I'll be damned. She really gave it to us.
And we're gonna betray that trust, eh?
Feels
yeah,
like it's
pretty
been
much.
so long since we've held real power in our hands. I wonder what we should do with it.
Abuse it, apparently.
We free her, obviously. It's the right thing to do. I think you're right. She's as much a victim in all of this as we've been. Besides, it would really stick it to him to free her. Or, hear me out, we slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance.
Now Opportunist is an asshole.
That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him. We've all said our piece. Now it's time to make our move. It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2. You don't count. And why shouldn't he count? Because he's clearly not one of us.
True.
That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
Okay, so we could save her by cutting her free. However, we have pretty much gone the no mercy run with all the 5 princesses we have given to the All Quiet. So I think we better go that route, because then we can get a different ending, which is not so easy to get since we have to give her only princesses that we have slain or abandoned. So we can either slay the princess or just say, I just wanted my blade back, you're on your own. And turn and leave.
Both suck.
I mean, we're an asshole for both, so... we either abandon her or we kill her. Or try.
Both hurts.
Well,
I suppose we can abandon her.
we can do that, that should count.
I just wanted my blade back. You're on your own. This does hurt, though. I am not happy to do this.
Do you really think you can just wash your hands of all of this? Do you really think you can just leave me here?
This is even better than stabbing her. The same reward without any of that nasty effort.
I don't want to agree with you on that.
It's not even better. Putting off a choice is always worse than making a committed decision, especially when you already know the right answer. Almost feels like we're as bad as the powers that be. Is that all it really took to twist us into yet another tyrant? A single ounce of control? It sure feels like it. She looks so sad, bleeding and alone. And we're just turning our back on her. Oh, stop trying to bring morality into this. There are winners in life and there are losers, and what matters is that right now, we've decided to be a winner.
And the long quiet has already come.
Yep.
We have abandoned a sad kitty.
I'm sorry. But this other end only works if we give her 5 vessels that we have either slayed or abandoned, so yeah. But you commit to leaving things unresolved. You have no chance at resolution, nor will you ever. It's time to leave, memory return.
She's gone. Where did she go? And there's that mirror again.
Approach the mirror.
Let's see.
This
You approach the
doesn't
mirror.
feel right. It feels it's going to do something to us. I can feel it. If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
The voices feel small distance as you approach.
Gaze into your reflection.
Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. You are scum. Oh, the bird. But it isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then can you see it? A figure faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection.
Let's
Right,
see.
I guess we get to talk to the narrator maybe. Again.
Are you
I
me?
think you know what I am.
Yeah, it's the narrator. Ooh.
Yep, the questioning game. I don't remember what we asked him the last time.
I think we asked him everything.
I'm not so sure if we had enough questions for that. But
Let's destroy the mirror.
we have our answers. You don't need answers from the thing that lives in the mirror.
Yeah, it's also an
Oh, well,
achievement for that.
I was about to say, oh, we also got an achievement, so let's go. You already know what you are. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god. And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Oh, that's
Proceed to the
good.
cabin.
Okay, so this is the later princess route. Note, this requires that you bring 5 vessels that you have either slayed or abandoned at the end of the road. Then select only red outlined options during the conversation.
Red outlined?
Slay the princess?
Slay the princess.
Violence has always been our language, hasn't it?
Let's see if now the things are red outlined.
Then so be it. A thought is a vine,
Oh,
and some thoughts nurture thorns that bleed the
Ooh.
soul. And endless
This is cool.
growth that blots your vision and strangles your trust.
Ooh.
When I succumbed to myself, you left me to rot. A painful eternity, but one that is only unceasing if you remove what happens next.
anything red outlined?
No.
Well, I guess did we fail then? I'm pretty sure we only gave her slayed or abandoned ones. Oh,
Address the vessel statement directly. I guess let's be very negative. But you were stuck, that was it.
You mire yourself in an ending that did not end. Lift your gaze beyond moments. and
oh well,
towards the
either way, we will
infinite
get a new
depth of
ending.
reality.
Yeah, either way.
Boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it. On and on it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive and dead, and alive and dead, all at once.
You are a simple one.
You learned to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
Oh, this one
there's
is red
not red
outlined.
lines. Oh, okay, so maybe we didn't mess up.
I did rise far above you, and I am far above you still. I will destroy you now as I destroyed you then.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you. I crush you. I bleed you. I grind you to paste. My scars are a memory of what you used to be to me. I want those feelings back. You run, but you do not run away. You take me somewhere new, somewhere we can dance like we used to. But I could not follow your steps. There was no better gift for me than the gift of defeat. You showed me how much more I could be. We made each other better. To have no challenges to fade into nothing. A life without obstacles is no life at all.
You are definitely much more interesting.
Okay, the first one is red outlined again.
I remember the moment of my victory. As soon as you entered my domain, I destroyed you.
Death is a fantasy. Only those who lack perspective see it as anything other than transformation. You cannot destroy me.
Ah, right, I forgot about her.
Yeah.
There is almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another.
Ooh.
You certainly got a lot of nightmares.
Yeah.
You once had unshared. You are the only thing like me, and I am the only thing like you. Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrust it on creation?
Ooh,
Anything outlined here?
no.
Unless those we don't get outlined either don't matter or we mess those up. I guess just take the most, I don't know, egoistical.
You showed me your heart to break me. It was a terrible thing to see.
I'm aware of what it did to you, but it is through the pain of vulnerability that we heal. Will you leave all who have been hurt to live unmended?
But I think Nightmare we couldn't properly kill though.
Yeah, that's possible.
That cold fire has left your eyes. Are you finally willing to listen?
Ooh. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I think since we killed a lot, but in chapter 3 we often didn't.
Yeah, that's possible. Probably because we weren't able then.
I helped you out of fear. I'm not afraid of you anymore. That is why I resist you now.
And yet there is no reason to resist me beyond fear and delusion. If you aren't afraid of me, why would you resist me? Why would you force the rest of the world to resist me too?
I mean, we are only doing this for completion's sake.
As the clash between you abates, the princess withdraws, trembling.
You are unmovable. Is it by the design of our conflict that I cannot win? Or are you just that fervent in how you cling to delusion? Are you so desperate to destroy me that you've grown blind to the heavenly beauty of our reality? Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't.
I know and I agree.
There is no constant. There is no center. You cannot remove something without removing the relations which define it. To destroy what you perceive as evil is to damn everything you perceive as good. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
So many choices.
I would still say it's one of the Slay the Princess options though, simply because it fits our narrative right now.
Yeah.
Even if we failed the actual slay.
I mean, considering what for a rough time we had, you are cruelty itself fits.
Yeah.
You are cruelty itself and I cannot let you exist.
Oh, then destroy me if you're able. But I will not coddle you in my final moments. I will not yield to your delusion without a vicious struggle.
You don't have to face her alone.
Oh!
Oh.
Which hero are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
Where's everyone else?
Good question.
They're still where you left them, stuck in the folds of this place. Part of me is with them, just like part of me is with you right now. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Okay.
I guess this is
It's
where
time to
the
resume
choices
our
matter,
dance.
whether we comforted the voices at the mirror or not.
Oh. Interesting.
At least I think
She's
we are
really
going
meant
that
this, isn't
route
she?
now.
Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm
Then
ready.
Let's go.
Oh. Ah.
Here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
Oh.
Hmm.
Do you need me to describe things?
Hmm.
Do you need me to play narrator?
Hmm. I would like that for all time's sake.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it. And I know I've already mentioned it, but if we want to see this through, we're gonna need that blade.
Alrighty, then we guess we're gonna take the blade.
You're.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
Is it just you and
It's
me?
just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Is the narrator already gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Good riddance.
Ah!
Even
Yeah.
after you decided to see his plans through, I guess you can like the idea and hate the man.
Into the basement.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
We both know why you're here. You don't have to draw it out for my sake.
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us.
Are you being super nostalgic right now?
Apparently.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, knife in hand. That sight brings me back. You're going to do it then, aren't you? You're really going to kill me. You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
I don't have answers for you, by the way. I don't know anything.
Let me just... I don't think I want to be a god. I don't think I want to be a god.
Honestly, me neither.
Okay.
Are you the same as you are out there?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
You are very short. Very... You don't talk much.
Indeed.
I mean, we are very much going to kill her, so...
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out? What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So, make me put it all back. Make me fix whatever this place is and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened.
That's an option.
Huh.
Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
Well, just another version of eternity.
Yeah, we will just be repeating the same thing over and over.
We're going to find ourselves back here eventually.
And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. We could just keep doing this forever.
Yeah, but where's the point in that?
If we're talking about this right now, how do we know we haven't done this before?
I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
I wouldn't agree, I would still say.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but I can't do
We
that.
have gone so far with all the slaying.
You and me both. Whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out.
I mean, it's not gonna work out.
Despite our differences, I've always loved you. And I wish you nothing but the best.
Ouch.
Yeah, well damn. Talk about a tragic end. You blink and the princess is gone. All you have left of her is a small melancholic weight that sits at the borders of your heart. Whatever action brought you and the princess into being was rough and jagged, and left each of you with a piece of the other. By destroying her once and for all, You also destroyed a part of yourself. But the world hasn't ended. Things continue on.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
A small part of her is with
Is
us.
that a metaphor, or are you being literal? It doesn't matter, we don't need to linger down here anymore. Let's get going.
Leave the cabin.
You leave the basement behind. Oh, are we not gonna... Oh, okay, we can leave. Then the stairs. And then you leave the cabin itself.
It's quiet here.
The path in the woods outside are an empty canvas. But there's even more to see beyond this place. The fruits of your labor, a world free from death.
Set yourself free.
The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, were twisted and crumpled and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of your cage pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it. But it does not yield.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Yeah. Open your heart
Open
and bear
your
witness
heart.
to your new kingdom.
All at once, the unyielding tension gives way. Oh, this is different from the last time, I believe.
Yeah.
This is sun. And then the shattering. You are free, and before you lies the endless expanse of absolute reality. A new absolute reality, one forged by your will and by a long and arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. But there will be no more bloodshed in this new world.
Are you sure?
It's finally
I mean, we've destroyed change.
but all
no.
of us are still here.
Oh, our voices are back.
Finally see
Yeah.
it through. All it takes to be a winner is grit and determination.
We really did win, didn't we? We're the house now. We get to make the rules. This is nice. No more hunting. No more running. Just us. And whatever's out there.
Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him?
The whispering and the coercion and the bickering. Everything horrible about being alive has stopped. I could get used to this.
I am unsure.
That wasn't very hard at all. Speak for yourself.
Well, boys, how does it feel? We're not just on top of the pecking order, we are the pecking order now. I hope this was all worth it, because I'm personally inconsolable.
Of course.
Of course. I knew you wouldn't be happy about
Lucky
this.
for us, you have forever to get over it.
Time mends a lot of things. You'll get better.
Here, here, to our vanquished foe.
It's good to be back. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We can do that, yeah? Yeah. We can do that.
Nun ja,
Yep, we got a new and unending dawn.
die.
Because we actually were nice to the voices at the mirror. If we were cold to the voices, at least in 2 roads, we would have gotten a new and unending dawn, and everyone hates you.
I mean, that would have also been kind of funny.
It would have been funnier, actually. But that wasn't actually the ending I was hoping for. I wanted you new world, but hey, I guess we failed that.
Oh well.
Oh well. Oh well, we aren't achievement hunting anyway.
We.
Wow.
We have managed a lot.
Yes! Now there's only 7 more to go. And they're all in chapter 3.
Yep.
I will have to see which chapter 2s we get to get these best.
Hmm.
Ay.
I am very curious about the chapter 3s for Damsel.
The chapter 3s for Damsel.
Hmm.
Let's see.
I am curious. But I think this part has already gone way too long. Let's end this part here. So yeah, until next time. Bye-bye.
Bye!